I don't know about you, but I hate being sick. And as we come up to the October through February timeline, this is known as the holiday season. It is also known as the flu season. And during this time of the year, it seems like we are always sick, and we try to stay healthy no matter what. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Cameron Whitehead. Just like you, I am in public spaces almost every day. 3 out of my 4 parents are medical professionals, and I've learned that hand washing is the first line of defense for the spread of disease and illness. Today, our topic is why we should wash our hands. To help understand why, we are going to discuss 3 things: how germs are spread, what germs we are being exposed to, and what can happen to the body after repeated exposure to viral diseases and illness. Washing our hands is an effective way to remove germs, help avoid sickness, and prevent the spread of germs to others. Now, as we get started, we're going to talk about the common ways to spread germs with your hands. And as humans, we use our hands for everything, whether it's the copy machine at work, the stapler and printer at school, the bathroom at that public restaurant, the shopping carts at your local store, or the doorknob in the kitchen sink at home. For example, in a study done by the National Sanitation Foundation, it showed that 75% of dish rags and sponges are filled with bacteria of E. coli and Salmonella. According to the Minnesota Department of Health, germs are spread one of 5 ways. The first way is nose, eyes, and mouth, and hand to others. Now this is rubbing your eyes, picking your nose, or picking at your mouth. The second way is hands to food, which is using unclean hands to prepare food and then touching others. The third way is the food to hands to food, which is preparing raw food and then handling other foods. The fourth way is infected child and handling others. So this is handling sick children, maybe they have a snotty nose or diarrhea, and then handling others. The fifth way, and one of the most common ways, is animals to people, which is petting animals or coming in contact with their surfaces they come in contact to, such as dog bowls and dog kennels. Now you've probably dealt with at least one type of these exposures almost every day. There are so many ways to spread germs and so many substances that contain them. Now that you know how germs are spread, we're going to discuss a little bit about what exactly is being spread. Now I could give you a long list of viruses and diseases spread by hand, but as we come up on the flu season, we're going to talk about our basic respiratory illnesses, such as the influenza, the common cold, strep throat, and viral pneumonia. The Center of Disease Control and Prevention, or known as the CDC, states that these germs can live on all surfaces, including everyday items, for long periods of time. Now, these sicknesses are hard to cure if your body can't cure them. According to the CDC, the leading cause of antibiotic resistance is excessive prescriptions for antibiotics. In a reference to an article by the WebMD, an antibiotic is a medicine that helps stop infections caused by bacteria. They do this by killing the bacteria or by keeping them from copying themselves or reproducing. The definition of antibiotic resistance is the ability of germs to resist the effects of drugs. In this case, it's the antibiotics. Basically, this means the more and more your body takes antibiotics, the more and more resistant the germs will become. So to sum it up, washing your hands prevents the sickness, which then prevents the need for more medication, which then prevents the chance of your body resisting medication. Now looking back, we have discussed 3 things: how germs are spread, what germs are being spread, and what happens to your body if you are infected. So I ask you, why wash your hands? Hand washing diminishes exposure to viruses and other sicknesses and prevents the spread of your sicknesses and virus to others. Now I hope you understand why washing your hands really does help your overall well-being and others around you. Thank you for your time.